This is Iron Danger. This game was pitched to me as Divinity Original Sin meets Superhot, and that's not entirely off. The basic idea is I've got these two timelines at the bottom of my screen, and I've got these two characters. And basically, I get them into combat, and terrible things happen to them. And my job is to rewind time and carefully decide what they should do in response to what's happening around them. And to basically, time only moves when I want it to move, and I get to carefully plan out everything my characters do. It's not a turn-based game, but has all the advantages, the strategic advantages of a turn-based game. I'm hoping the performance of this is good enough, and I'm hoping you can hear me well enough, because I'm trying to keep my voice down because my whole family's asleep right now. But so let me unpause and get going. So I've just stopped my boat. Oh, my boat has been stopped by a blockage in the river, and there's bandits outside. So let's see what they want to do. There we go.
That's it! One fat geezer. Alright, take your daughter and walk. And drop the hammer while you're at it.
I'll drop it right on your head. You want it spiked first, or the old-fashioned way?
Yep.
Okay, so combat has begun. You can see that my characters have already started moving. These are move actions you're seeing here. There are 3 bandits. This guy with a crossbow, this guy up on the balcony with a crossbow, and this guy without a crossbow. So I've got a magic user, Kapuna, and I think I'm going to need her to take this guy out, and this guy, my melee guy, Topi, to hold off these two. So I'm going to send her over here, and then I'm going to back up time and tell Topi that he's heading over here. Okay, so she just got shot, but now I know when she gets shot. So first, I'm going to have her keep moving in this direction to get... I think I need to get a little bit closer. I have her keep moving. Like that. Oh, okay. So they're both getting killed, but that's fine. Okay, whoa, hey, right here. Interesting that... Okay, so she's already been hit at this point. I thought that I would be able to dodge here, but I guess I need to dodge here. So I'm going to have... So, oh yeah, so this bolt, I think, is already in the air during this segment of time. So I'm going to grab her dodge skill and send her sideways. So now, that bolt is going to miss her, and she has an opportunity to cast Spark on this barrel of oil next to this guy. So she's going to do that. Meanwhile, bad things are happening to Topi. So let's back up and look at Topi. So while she's enacting all of these actions, Topi is approaching these dudes. And when he's right here, he might be able to hit them both with an attack. Nope, they interrupted him. Okay, so let's not try that. Instead, let's try a quicker kick attack on this guy. And now I know this guy is going to attack me in the next segment. So instead of attacking, I'm going to block. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like I changed the plan, and this block is not going to be a good idea. So instead of blocking, maybe I will back up just a little bit and then block. Okay, looks like he missed me. So I will hit him with a follow-up attack. Actually, now I'm going to use my cleave attack that hits both guys. And then, now, Kapuna over here has already taken out her target. And so if we back up to the next time she needs to act, she could throw a fireball into the mix over here. And maybe do even more damage to these guys. Let's try that. Okay, so she's done with that. And let's get her a little closer. Okay, and then his attack hits. And she can probably hit this guy. While Kapuna... Oh, sorry, while Topi hits the final guy one last time. And there we go. So you see how this game works. It's just...
Did you see that? Wow.
let's get to the dialogue.
It would have gone a fair bit.
The magic. Looks like it works just as well here as it did at the healer's cabin.
I'm sure Anthea and the law keepers of Calavera can explain it when we get there. Now, we need to see about getting the boat moving again.
Okay, so basically, from the perspective of the bandits, that combat played out as just a miraculous series of events where these two characters were just complete badasses, could tell what was coming and just parried them and attacked them at exactly the right moments. Just like, characters out of a movie. But for me, it was this crazy flurry of activity trying to figure out what's going on and rewinding time again and again and again to get it right. So it looks like we got some more bandits coming in. So let's have Topi just charge into action. Okay, it looks like it's a guy with a crossbow. So we'll back it up and have Kapuna come over here and just hit him with a fireball. Oh, so at that moment, Topi gets hit, so we're gonna have Topi block. And then Topi can charge in, knock him down, and follow up with a big hit.
Sticking up on the other side. Knocking those down might release the rest of the logjam.
We
All right.
need to get over there first.
Yeah, I can't reach them from here.
Okay. Now that we're out of combat, the two move in unison, so the question is, can I not get there from here? Do I have to take the long way around? Alright, well, let's take the long way around. Maybe there's some prizes. If you hold the Alt key down, you can see stuff you can pick up. Looks like we're picking up some oil barrels, which I guess we can use to sort of make the battlefield more flammable. Hey there, awesome Twitch dude and Rainer. I hope that you can hear my voice okay. I'm deliberately trying to keep it low so that I don't wake my family up. So they highlight all the dead bodies on the ground, but you usually can't loot them.
Looks like there are buildings up ahead and more bandits, I'm willing to bet.
Yes, awesome Twitch dude. The State of Decay 2 team is on track to do an update this month. Is this whole town going to be made out of bandits? Stealth weeds. I love that they just call these weeds stealth weeds. They don't even try to give them any other name. Alright, well, it looks like a whole interesting town. Oh, wait. There's a bandit up there. Are they upset? Are they in this building or on the other side of this building? Is he standing over a dead body? Hey, come back. I just assumed that was a good idea. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Okay. Alright, so right here, Topi got hit, so we're going to have him block. So he does, I think, still take a little bit of damage from blocking. Or maybe he does damage to them, I can't quite tell. Alright, so Kapuna can probably just attack this dude. If I can get my cursor on him. That is sometimes the problem. I can't always get my cursor on the people I expect to. Alright, so Topi blocked that damage. And maybe he can also attack this guy. Almost. Okay. Almost got it. Are these guys running away? Alright. Will they get close enough by the time I launch this attack? They'll hit them both. Yes, but they hit me at the same time, so maybe I don't want to do that. Only one of them hit me though, which means that maybe if I delay and block, then maybe one of them will. Okay, so that doesn't work. Attacking early does not work. Maybe I should charge them. That seemed okay. A frustrating situation to get yourself into in this game is if you have two people coming at you and they're both attacking you during different segments of time, you can block the first one and then inevitably get hit by the second one. And then you might have to sometimes back up further to make completely different decisions to avoid getting into that situation. Or enlist the help of your friend, who can maybe take out one of them or distract one of them so you're not being attacked by two at the same time. Awesome Twitch Dude asks what my verdict was on Blair Witch, which I played last weekend. I don't think I have. I don't generally have verdicts on games necessarily. Usually, I'm playing to learn and not necessarily to judge, because I'm not a reviewer, right? I'm a game developer, and so I'm usually playing for research purposes. And so I wouldn't say that I've got a verdict. So is he just taking everybody out, or is that guy still... I think these guys are dead. Are they dead? Well, let's find out. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, he's still around. But not for long. Okay, I feel like I've defeated everyone. Why are we still in combat? Oh, there's a whole bunch of enemies in town. Okay. Oh, wait. We can... Oh, I didn't realize I could progress time with the mouse wheel. That's interesting. Okay. So... let's run everybody over here. Okay, so if we can tempt someone to go underneath these logs. Let's see how traps work. One thing, so if the mouse wheel, oh, here we go. I was trying to figure out, how do I zoom out so I can see more? Because I was using the mouse wheel to try to zoom out, and that wasn't working. But yeah, it's holding the right mouse button and then moving the mouse up and down. That's what zooms you in and out. All right, so let's have Kapuna wait over here while Topi goes and grabs some attention. Oh, whoops. Oh, holy crap, what? Did not see that guy coming. Well, let's not mess around. Okay, let's see if we can just spark this guy. He's on fire. Okay, but that leaves me, unfortunately, without any ranged weapons, and so I can't set off this log trap. I wonder if setting him on fire was enough. If I don't do that here, if he's just going to run around on fire, then maybe I still have time. When is it? Oh, so that guy's not going after Topi. So maybe Topi has to... Is there something I can do to get their attention? Luring Echo. Okay, so can I just lure a guy under there? No, maybe that only works in stealth. I never had to use it before, so I'm not sure how it works. In any case, I think the strategy I have is not working. So maybe if Kapuna also runs this direction, this guy will keep coming after us. Okay, so we want to hit the log trap here. I think that means that Kapuna might have to cast something at it now. Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe the barrel of oil can hit it? Which I think should have to hit that even earlier to make it work. Let's see if this can work. If this can't work, then whatever. We'll just fight these guys normally. But I would love to see... Oh, I just barely missed. Okay, well, I think... Let's try it one step earlier. So let's cast it here. And then... And that time it didn't even set it off. Okay, this whole thing is just a silly thing that I shouldn't try. So instead of casting that fireball, I think Kapuna should just cast it at that dude. And then of course the logs fall, but don't do any good. Topi, you've been running away too much. Let's come over here. And I think, okay, so right now, right after she has launched that attack, she can enchant his weapon. And then once his weapon's enchanted, he can prepare to attack this dude. He does a bunch of extra damage because his weapon's on fire. Now these guys over here are a serious danger. I think they're loading crossbows. So what is Kapuna able to do? All of her magic is on cooldown, so I think she needs to run. At least until this stuff catches up again. I think Topi should probably do the same thing. Let's head around a corner. Okay, good. Looks like these guys do not... I can't tell what weapons these guys have. Maybe those are not crossbows, though. Maybe I'm doing okay. So let them come to us. Let's just wait a couple of... Oh, okay. So now, Kapuna. She has got Fireball ready here. No, not here. Okay, let's cast Spark then as soon as we can. And then this moment, Topi will hit these guys with Cleave.
What's this? You slip out of the trap? You need a killing, are ya? I'd like to see you try.
Okay, that move didn't do anything, so let's not do that. Looks like these guys got kind of cowed, so maybe what this guy needs to do is charge them. And then hit them with a Cleave. Which knocks that guy silly. And now Kapuna's ready with a fireball, but it might not even be necessary. In fact, she can probably start moving as soon as he starts cleaving. Or charging. And let's just attack this guy normally. Oh, she's gotta get closer first. Haha. Okay, let's get over here and attack this guy while Topi does his normal attack against that guy. Now everybody's dead except that guy in the background and somebody else even further beyond him. But I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I've got a fireball to burn. To burn. So Topi comes up here, and let's actually, well, maybe I can just do let's just do a kick in this guy's face. Nope, he interrupts my kick. Okay, so instead, let's block him, and now we can do a much more deadly attack. Oh wait, no, he blocked me. Huh. Okay, well, Kapuna's not doing a lot, so let's... Okay, let's wait until he's committed to fighting Topi, which is right there. And now she can hit him from behind. Oh, was she? Okay, it looked for a second like she was just hit by Topi's attack, which is totally possible. If Topi does a big sweeping attack, he can totally hit his ally with it, so you have to be careful. Let's do a normal attack, keep her close. So she backstabbed him. Well, I'm gonna keep trying to do that. Okay, right there. That's something that Topi needs to block. And then he'll do a normal hit again. Is that guy dead? I think he might be dead. Kapuna, does he seem dead? Whoa, what the? No. He recovered from that very quickly. Okay, well, let's dodge. Then... Actually, let's have Topi hit him again. Or we can charge him. And now he's on the
I
ground.
was on the street for ages. I never knew any of them, but I can remember seeing men and women working here when I was passing by. All in ruins now.
War does that.
Alright, that combat seems to be over. Is that everybody in town? I feel like I see a little thing on the compass there that might mean there's more people to fight. Oh yeah, we're still in combat. Wow. I don't know. Is there a way to leave combat? There's a guy over there. So, because I don't know of a way to leave combat, I think I'm gonna have to manually walk Kapuna with Topi to approach this guy over here. Okay, let's have her sneak. Oh, is that not a thing I can do in combat? Maybe that's not a thing I can do in combat. Because you have these same options when you're out of combat, so I'm betting that I just can't do them while combat is active. Or there could be controls I just haven't learned yet. Okay, we have set him on fire. Topi can probably... Oh, okay. So because I moved Topi to the right, this guy noticed this earlier. He is not going to be in position to be hit by Kapuna's attack. See, she misses now. So now she needs to... Is he in range? Can she still hit him? I think she still can. Oh, but she... Nope, she missed. Let's have her walk a little closer. Meanwhile, Topi can charge the guy. Now he's kind of getting bowled over. Let's hit him with a regular attack.
We're definitely not the first ones to get ambushed here.
Yeah, I pulled in a few big holes, looks like.
And then kick him to death. Okay.
Look at that.
There we go.
Northland machine of some sort. So far south.
You think these bandits are in league with the Northlanders?
Most likely the Northlanders just drifted into the same trap we did. Can't have been too many of them, though, for these stumbling fools to have gotten the better of them.
So, because I don't have a lot of time tonight, I might just leave this here. Just, I'm really getting into this game. It's like this process of sort of like sliding back and forth across the timeline, figuring out where action should and shouldn't happen, revising my strategies again and again. It feels really good. I've heard people, like people who make videos on YouTube, who make more professional ones than I do, have talked about how this actually almost feels like what they do for a living. You know, if they're constantly scrubbing back and forth across a video to figure out where to insert the edits and things like that. This game is a lot like that. It's like editing a YouTube video, but it's also a game like Divinity. So this is a lot of fun. I'm having a great time with it. But for now, I think we're probably going to leave it aside and move on to something else. So yeah, so that game is called Iron Danger. It's people again have compared it to Superhot in the the fact that it's got a clever time use mechanic where time is only moving when you want it to move, and you can back it up and do different things as you slowly figure out what's going to go on in the scene. But I love the fact that you've got two different characters that you're using, and so like you saw in that last fight, I can have one character do something, but then the other character can completely disrupt what was going on in the first character's timeline. Kind of reminds me of one of those Corridor Digital videos a while ago. It was called Clock Blockers, I believe. You can look that up, or maybe I'll stick a card up there for it or something. But Actually, this is basically, I feel like what this game might be is somebody watched that Corridor Digital video and then decided to make a game that actually worked that way. Not It's not exact, but it's pretty close. Anyway, the game is really, really clever. I haven't seen anything like this before, and I actually am really surprised at how easy to use it is. Like, I went through a whole tutorial teaching me how to do it, and the tutorial took a while, and there was a lot of explaining and a lot of reading, but I was able to get it. And you could easily imagine a version of this game that is extremely difficult to use because they're doing very complicated stuff. And so I'm actually really impressed at how accessible they made it, given the fact that they're doing something so weird and original. Rainier says this is kind of like a game having save scumming as its core mechanic, and that's a really good point because I remember this is very similar to the way that I would play Max Payne. It's just like go a little ways in, save, go a little ways in, save, carefully map out my actions so that if I were able to play it back again, it would look really cool, but moment by moment, it was just a grueling slog. And so there's been times when I've pitched and wanted to make games that were played less like this and more like XCOM. Not even XCOM. I'm thinking of things like, what's it called, Laser Squad Alpha, games where you have simultaneous turn-based, where it's like you plan your move, the enemy plans their move, like Frozen Synapse. Frozen Synapse is what I'm thinking of. Games like that. I would love to do a game like that where you plan your turn, the enemy plans their turn, they play out, but then it's shot like an action movie, and so you actually sort of watch things the way that a cinematographer would present them and not just from the top-down strategic view. This game feels like a step in that direction. I would still love for somebody to make that game someday, which this game isn't trying to be that game, but I feel like the kind of complicated work that they're doing is, I don't know, proving that this works is definitely a step in the right direction. So yeah, Rainier calls it Spy versus Spy, but for time travel shenanigans, like the Time War in Doctor Who or the Temporal Cold War in Star Trek. I don't know either of those references. I mean, I've watched some Doctor Who and I've watched a lot of Star Trek, but I don't exactly remember precisely what you're talking about. But I'm hoping that people in the audience for the video do understand those references. Anyway, I've been sitting here talking to the screen for a while, so we'll put up some videos. I will give you a subscribe button, and I will try to stick that Corridor Digital video up in the cards, just in case somebody wants to watch it, because it was pretty funny.